Hi guys, this is Luca from Not Here to Break Even. What's up? A quick account of this morning and a quick lesson for myself, for yourselves as well, came from my son, 5 years old. He was playing with his Lego toys. I guess everybody's familiar with that, even if you're not having kids. And he started playing with his famous Nexonites. I was not even aware they were existing. God, that makes me feel old. And he was playing with 2 or 3 characters, and I started saying, Niccolo, what are you playing at? He said, I'm playing Battle. And this guy won. And while doing so, he was showing me one of his Nexonites, who seemingly appeared to be the biggest of the 3. And I told him, so the big guy has won, huh? And he said, yes, he's the biggest, he's the strongest. And then all of a sudden, that reminded me, and I told him as well, about David versus Goliath, or David and Goliath. I bet the majority of you have heard this story, this legend. It's part of the biblical narration. I won't get into any significance or symbolism from a religious standpoint, but I told my son about the story, and what I wanted him to take away from it is don't be afraid. Even if you're not the biggest, even if you apparently are not the strongest, you still can win. If physical size was the only thing that mattered, most of us wouldn't have any chance. Luckily, this is not the case. If you're smart, if you're playing your cards well, there's tons of other ways you can win. And he looked at me all intent. I still also considered Goliath to be the personification of our fears. So I told my son, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, even if you're ever confronted with bullies, and there's a guy who's bigger than you are. You don't really, oh guys, that's the tractor coming over. So you can see that's the that's the beauty of living in a countryside, right? And I told him, listen, if there's going to be a bigger guy just playing down bass with you, you just tell him. Sorry guys, I'm crossing the street. I'm not a good example at the moment, I guess, but I'm watching, right? And I told him, you never need to fear the others. And so I tried to think how this teaching could be helpful in the efforts that you guys are also having, that we are having in building our digital space, our digital activities, our digital brand. And this for me gets back to a message that I have given many times already. Fear. You don't need to be afraid. So Goliath is the personification of our fears. As big as they may seem, there is always a way of getting rid of them, of winning over them. So don't be afraid. Sometimes all you need is take action, because your actions will be rewarded. With this, I leave you, wish you a very nice and successful day. Make it a great day. I will see you there, guys. Bye.